you ever walked into a room and felt a sudden chill? A strange heaviness in the air that you just can't explain? We often think of buildings as just bricks and mortars, wood and nails. But what if they're more than that? What if some structures hold on to the echoes of the past, absorbing the intense emotions, the tragedies, and the secrets of the people who lived and died within them? Welcome to the Whispering Walls, where we explore the chilling reality of haunted architecture. These aren't just spooky stories or campfire tales. These are real accounts from real people, experiences that blur the line between our world and whatever lies beyond. We go into journey into the heart of some of the world's most infamous locations, places where the past refuses to stay buried. Imagine an old, grand mansion, its windows like vacant eyes staring out at the world. Picture the decaying corridors of an abandoned hospital, where the faint scent of antiseptic still clings to the air. Think of the cold, oppressive silence of a forgotten prison, where the despair of countless souls seems to have seeped into the very stone. These aren't just empty buildings. They are silent witnesses, repositories of history and heartache. Throughout this series, we'll be sharing incredible stories sent in by viewers like you. We'll hear about the woman who bought her dream Victorian home, only to discover she wasn't the only resident. We'll listen to the account of a former security guard who patrolled the empty wards of a psychiatric facility at night, hearing whispers and footsteps that followed him down the long, dark hallways. We'll uncover the tale of a group of urban explorers who ventured into an old industrial complex and captured something on camera that defies all logical explanation. These stories raise a question that as fascinating as it is, terrifying. Can a place become so saturated with human experience that it develops a consciousness of its own? Can intense emotions like grief, anger, or fear leave a permanent stain? An energy that replays itself over and over for anyone sensitive enough to notice. We'll talk to historians, paranormal investigators, and even architects to understand what makes a building a candidate for a haunting. Is it the design, the materials used, or is it the sheer weight of the human drama that unfolded within its walls? From the infamous Winchester Mystery House, a sprawling labyrinth built to confuse vengeful spirits, to the lonely lighthouses where keepers met tragic ends, every location has a unique story to tell. We'll examine the phenomena of stone tape theory, the idea that buildings and materials can record events and replay them under the right conditions, like a psychic videotape. Is this what people are experiencing when they see a full-bodied apparition walk through a wall or hear disembodied voices in an empty room? Or is there something else at play? Something more, personal. We're going to peel back the layers of history, one brick at a time. We'll look at the architectural styles that are most commonly associated with Gothic revival, with its pointed arches and dramatic shadows, seems tailor-made for ghost stories. The imposing, utilitarian design of old asylums and prisons often creates an atmosphere of dread before you even step inside. But it's not just about grand, spooky buildings. Sometimes, the most unsettling stories come from the most ordinary places. A suburban home, a modern apartment building, a quiet office space. We'll explore cases where paranormal activity seems to be tied not just to the building, but to the land it was built on. What happens when your brand new home is constructed over an old, forgotten cemetery or a forgotten battlefield? Get ready to question what you think you know about the spaces we inhabit. We'll be dissecting audio recordings filled with unexplained voices, analyzing photographs with shadowy figures lurking in the background, and reading first-hand accounts that will make the hair on your arms stand up. We'll treat every story with respect, looking for rational explanations where possible, but also daring to confront the evidence that points to something truly inexplicable. So, the next time you feel an unexplained draft or hear a strange noise in the night, pause for a moment. Consider the history of the walls around you. What have they seen? What secrets do they keep? These stories we're about to share might make you look at the buildings you pass every day in a completely different light. They are more than just structures. They are vessels of memory. And sometimes, those memories want to be heard. What if the very walls around us are watching, listening, and maybe even waiting for your story to unfold? Join us on this journey into the shadows. We promise you, you'll never look at an old building the same way again. Make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on, because you won't want to miss a single chilling chapter of The Whispering Walls. The tour is about to begin.